Hey guys, JC here. Alright, doing just a quick video today. Wanted to, last video I posted, the how to start a fire. That video ended pretty quickly. It was very abrupt, and the main reason for that was because my battery was dying, and it was, I was running out of time. I didn't get a real chance to do a review on my SOG machete, so I figured I'd go ahead and take the time real quick to show you all this. And I know that some more of my recent videos have been outside now. I apologize that this is not outside, but just was easier to set up in here today. Anyway, we'll go ahead and show you guys. There's a little bit of a wear and tear already on my blade. I've definitely taken it outside and used it some. So far, absolutely no problems with it. I've hacked away at some pretty thick branches. I've been able to even chop up some wood with it. The saw blade works really well. I've had no issues with it. Like I said, it's I believe I said in the video with the fire video, this is a full tang machete, which means the metal goes all the way through, so it's all one piece and it has a rubber grip placed on it, which obviously gives it's a very firm grip. I mean, you're holding on to this tight. So this cost me about $22, $23 at Academy. Not an expensive machete. And I know it's not long, but I've had a couple of long machetes before, and they're much more likely to warp. And there was one machete that I really wanted to get. It was the Gerber Gator machete, which I'm not knocking them, but I have found that they do not have they're not full tangs, so the handle is completely separate from the knife. It's literally held on by, I think, a couple of little screws. And I'm not quite as comfortable about that, because if the handle breaks, then you're out of luck. This rubber grip breaks all up and everything, then I'll just wrap it with paracord, and that'll become my new grip. The case is pretty good. The back has it's not quite, maybe it is like a thin layer of plastic, which helps. That's what it kind of looks like, actually. Helps the serrated edge not cut into it, and even the front part lining this right here is plastic to keep it from cutting itself. The strap that holds it in is probably the worst part about it, because as you can see, I have this belt loop here, and so as you wrap it around, it interferes with the belt loop. So normally it doesn't really affect anything once it's already on your belt. The only problem is that it obviously covers the top half of the belt loop. So you have to grab hold of your, because it's, obviously it's sitting down, your belt is kind of sitting at the top. You have to kind of grab it, lift it up so your belt is on the bottom part, and then wrap it up, and then it'll just kind of sit there again. And once it's wrapped up, it's fine. It's not a problem, but you do have to get it to that point. So it's a little annoying. Next thing I wanted to go ahead and talk to y'all about real quick. Well, okay, basically I'm not actually going to go into depth about it, but my next video is going to be about physical fitness for the zombie apocalypse. And I think I've covered it a little bit, but I'm actually going to make a video on just basic physical fitness, to be prepared. I mean, you're going to have to be prepared. You're not going to survive if you are not ready physically to handle the zombie apocalypse. I know, actually, I think whenever I did it, I covered like the physical and the mental side of it, but I'm going to go ahead and cover a little bit more on the physical preparation for the zombie apocalypse. The last thing I wanted to cover is I am currently writing a zombie apocalypse survival guide. As of right now, it's at about 15,000 words, which, based on like the Word program, puts it at about 30 pages long so far. My goal is to get it anywhere between 20 and 25 because I don't want it to be real long. I want it to be, you know, I'm not looking to have a big old book. I want it to be a survival guide, something you can literally flip to, find the chapter you need or whatever, and just do it. I've already spoken to a couple of my a couple of my viewers through email and things like that, and let them know about the survival guide. But I'm going ahead. I wanted to go ahead and officially announce that I am actually writing one. So if you find the information that I give to be, you know, valuable information, the survival guide I think is going to be exactly what you're looking for. On top of it, I'm going to go ahead and let y'all know it's being written by me. I am the only writer of it, but my brother-in-law, sorry, one of my friends. I keep thinking he was my brother. I don't know. Sorry, one of my friends is actually helping me to prepare it. But I'm sorry, I got confused. I'm confusing myself. My brother-in-law is probably going to help me. My friend is currently helping me. Basically, we're just kind of setting up the chapters and stuff, getting it all prepped. I'm the one who's actually writing everything. I was originally thinking because after they have been reading and everything, and I've had some friends and family read a little bit of it, and they thought that it was actually good enough to get published. My problem is, you know, of course, once it's been proofread and everything, which I'm just going to rely on some close, you know, some close family members to proofread it, since they have degrees in, you know, English and stuff like that. But the thing about it is that getting something published is not easy, especially for somebody who's literally basically a nobody. I'm not coming to them, you know, having known a great writer or having great writers in my family or anything like that. I'm coming to them. I would be coming to them as somebody who's just like, look, I've never written a thing in my life, aside from, you know, school papers and things like that. So I can't. I don't really have anything to back it up. So that already kind of puts a mark against me to get a publisher to actually take it seriously. I'm sure if they were to read it, maybe they might, maybe be interested, but I'd have to be talking to the right person, have to be at the right time, have to do all that. So what I think I'm going to end up doing is go the Kindle way, just because I can do that myself. Literally just through like an Amazon or a Kindle account, I can publish my book digitally. That way anybody can get it anytime, and it's going to be at a far cheaper price than it would if I went through a publisher. If I went through a publisher, the book would probably end up finding its way to be around, you know, $10, $15, I'm sure, just so that they could cover their costs on making the books and all that kind of stuff. But through Kindle, I'm going to be able to sell it for right around the $4 to $5 range without any issues. And I'll probably stick more like, if I was to guess, we've been kind of talking about price, and I'm thinking I'm probably going to stick around the like $4 to $4.50 range. Yeah, basically you're not paying too much. It's, you know, you're going to get a good survival guide and everything for it. But I want to go ahead and just warn anybody who is interested in reading it. It's going to be in the prologue. It's going to be, you know, what you'd end up reading. This book can be considered offensive. Obviously, there's a lot of graphic material in there. When you're dealing with zombie apocalypse, you're dealing with graphic material. No, not sexually graphic material. I'm not having any of that. Some of the jokes are considered fairly crude, though, and to be on the offensive side. So that should be a heads up to y'all. I'm not racist or anything, and you won't find any racist, you know, jokes in there. It's just based on, you know, on just I guess prejudice or whatever. It's just kind of funny stuff. Every time I read it, I laugh, obviously, but everyone, you know, is the funniest person in the world to themselves. So anyway, I just wanted to give you guys a heads up on that, let y'all know about it. And if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, please let me know. I'll have more information on that in just a little while. Sorry, just one second. And if y'all have any questions, comments, concerns, please let me know. I'll let y'all know more information about it on my next video. Alright guys, well, y'all have a good one. Hope this little bit of information will mean something to y'all. So y'all take it easy.